It's time for bookkeeping, beer, and BS.
Yeah. So it's getting the right speakers there. And I think just having that information out ahead of time really lets people go, okay, this is what I want to do. We have an app for the show. So as we get closer, people to be able to download that. So you'll be able to actually go in there and program where you want to go and what you want to do.
Nice.
And so that's super cool. We've learned a lot. You know, taking some of that, the feedback that we got that was not necessarily negative. Like nobody came to us and was like, "This show sucks," but it was like, "It'd be better if you did this."
Yeah.
So we've got. I don't know. I don't even know if Sid knows this yet. I do apologize, Sid. I hate to surprise you on camera. So we have our.
I think he kind of likes it. I think he likes it.
Yeah, so we've got our VIP tickets, but we have another level called Inner Circle.
And okay, can it just be the VVIPP?
It's the VVIPP.
All right.
Oh, yeah. So that's like front row. Like, I mean, VIP is going to get that front section, but the Inner Circle gets that. They get exclusive access to speakers. There's a lot of different stuff. It's all on the website. You're going to pay for it.
Oh, man.
You get so much cool stuff. You get so much cool stuff.
It's like the backstage pass, man.
Okay, yeah. I got it. That's the perfect analogy. Before I ever went to a huge convention, I went to a lot of marketing convention stuff. And the first time I went, I just showed up as a guy. I didn't know anybody. Instantly, the next time I ever went, I was like, I'm getting the VIP. I don't care how much it costs. Tickets to the show were $300. VIP was $1,200. I couldn't afford it. I bought it anyway. And it's worth 100 times more than the regular ticket because the access you have. You get more benefit and value up front. But like one of the deals, in the one particular one I went to, there were 12 speakers. 4 of these guys I really wanted to meet. I ended up having dinner with all 4 of them because I was VIP and got to know them. And 3 of them were really cool. And I found out one of them was somebody I didn't want to know, which was also valuable. So I didn't waste.
That is very useful.
It is. So yeah, part of the Inner Circle thing is you get invited to the lunch. We're having a special lunch with Kenny Thomas and some of our other speakers. So you're going to get sat at a table with one of these guys, possibly a guy that's running a $150 million company. You know, imagine being able to sit down at lunch with a guy that's running a 8 or 9 figure business and just be able to pick their brain about stuff.
You know, Jonathan, I don't know, really. I mean, when I clean windows, I'm making like $200 an hour. What's a guy like that going to teach me? He probably just wears a suit and plays golf all day. What?
In a suit? You think he golfs in a suit?
Oh, yeah, but
you're clearly not a bowler.
What an opportunity! I mean, that's like because when you, I mean, a lot of people listening and you know ourselves included, you've run business for a while and you feel like, yeah, I've got this down. I'm doing pretty well. I mean, I know I need to do this and this, but you're adept. You're proficient. You're really great at what you do. But when you talk to somebody that's doing 10 times what you're doing, like it's so mind expanding and you realize, oh, I'm not even close to the summit of this mountain. Like I'm on the first knoll on the first hill on the, like we haven't made it to base camp of the, you know, going to Everest yet.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's like the good stuff. The realizing and knowing all the things you don't know that's the most valuable stuff. Cause if you just keep going thinking that what you know is sufficient, you just get stuck there. Right. There's no expansion. There's no growth. So it's like you're just on this quest to go find out how much you don't know. And every day that goes by, I feel like as you get older and wiser, is it just another day of you like learn a thing, but really you learn like 3 more things that you don't know. And that's usually the most valuable stuff. Like, oh shit, like didn't even know that it was a thing to be known about.
Yeah. And you can't see it from where you are.
No. And it's funny because obviously we own the Huge. We own Business Bourbon and Bullshit, which is a mastermind that meets quarterly. And yet I've been traveling so much, but at the end of last month, I ended up in Austin at somebody else's mastermind called Elite. And it's hard to blow my mind. Like I think things are cool. And I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. This is awesome. I had my mind blown just getting around guys that make $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 a month. And just learning what they talk about and the skills that they're bringing to the table, and some of he brought in speakers. He brought in this person that started a company that ended up, they were doing like $120 million a year in sales. And she outlined exactly how she did it. Like there were no holds barred, and there's 40 of us in the room, 30 or 40 of us in the room, and she's just given us all the secret sauce. And it's like, I didn't even know what questions to ask.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I felt like I was like the dumbest guy in the room, and I was like okay with that.
It's only because I wasn't there.
It was